Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second session of Kingmaker, Secrets of the Stolen Lands. I am your game master, Jonathan Kenny, and these are the as of yet unnamed adventurers that are having just a great time. Definitely not almost burned alive and or murdered in their sleep. Which, I might as well just start the recap with that. We started our game with the party in a very lovely mansion, woken in the middle of the night by the sounds of violence, death, and murder, as well as a storm raging over the mansion of Jamandi Aldori. After a very unfortunate peek by the resident barbarian, who apparently doesn't wear clothes to bed, which we've just learned because of the art. There was a bit of a, I guess you could call it a dungeon crawl, even though it's a very nice mansion, as they engage and deal with these assassins in the night, the Black Tears, as they discovered their names were. Who are here for as of yet unknown reasons, though violence is certainly on the docket, as many of the other adventurers at Jamandi Aldori's estate for this expedition into the Stolen Lands were murdered in their sleep. Calliope discovered something interesting about herself. She is not a fighter, but instead a kineticist. Oh, did you not update that part yet? It's fine. It'll be next time. Making their way to the great hall of the mansion, they found the captain of the guard of the Aldori estate, creating a barrier and a last line of defense against the interlopers. Though the crest on his shield of a double-headed dragon set a few of the party members' nerves afray. There wasn't time to discuss it, though, as they flee into the West Wing, where fires are raging. With Calliope's newfound powers, she easily extinguishes the flames. They get a brief respite in a small shrine in one of the rooms that restores their health and their resources. Find the less than amiable Tartuccio in one of the rooms, who apparently passed out from smoke inhalation. As well as earlier, they found the other important NPCs knocked out unconscious by a frost giant, who they managed to talk down from a fight. And as we pick back up with the party, they are about to go into some kind of fancy chamber, a parlor it looks like, with one of the other adventurers, a pale elf from the night before, currently tied up and surrounded by two of these assassins and one that looks a bit nastier than the other two. So, we're just going to jump right in with a roll for initiative because, you were not being particularly quiet.
No, I think just opened the door and walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were just like, oh, I wonder what's in here. Oh, problems. Problems are in here. That's what's in here.
Let's go! Perfect. Real quick relearning this, don't worry. Don't mind me, I'm just real quick relearning this. Oh god.
Me too, it looked weird.
Oh,
Bless you. Everything's fine. Nothing is wrong. I'm reloading the foundry.
Don't mind me, just, oh god. 6.
I am reloading Foundry. It is stuck on a loading screen.
That is,
It is coming.
It is
There it is.
Decent. There we go. Okay. Juniper 22. All right. Well then, Gorby, you get to take the first moment in this fight with your nat 20 initiative roll.
Amazing. All right, Gorby. He's gonna step into the room. Oh yeah. Okay. He's gonna step into the room. I want Gorby to hop up onto this pool table and
Sure.
start whacking away at whoever that is.
All right, so one movement to stride onto the pool table.
Onto the table.
Are you going to rage or not yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I can rage. That's a good idea.
So second action rage, and then third action strike.
Yes. Gorby gonna smack. Probably, if I can get my stuff going. Go smack. All right, we got the rage. And double right click. That's what I was doing.
Yes.
And we gonna give him a thwack.
Ooh, that was fun.
Oh, that looks fun.
11, unfortunately, is going to be a miss.
Do I have a hero point?
You do. Everybody has a hero point at the beginning.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Go for it.
Do I press a button to do that? This is the first time I've gotten to use it.
You can right-click on the chat log, and it should bring you a drop-down menu that allows you to re-roll it.
Oh, I have a torch. Sorry.
If it does not, then just re-roll it, and you'll be fine.
Oh no!
It was worse. That's okay.
And it was worse.
And it was worse. That's all right. Oh, that's why. Okay. That is the end of your turn, unfortunately. Which
It
brings
is the end of my turn.
Yes, Initiative, the knife, and Juniper, you're up next. You have put yourself right in front of Initiative, which is lovely. She is first going to attempt to feint. So she's going to make a deception roll against your will DC, which is 16. And that is a critical success on her feint. Let me double check, because I believe... yeah, you are off guard against melee attacks from Nishkiv for until the end of your next turn.
Okay. Do I need to press anything to do that, or?
There is a status for it, but I can put it on you real quick. Off guard. Okay. And sorry, that was against your perception DC, which is 17. So okay, so it is just a success, not
a critical success.
Not a critical success. So you're only off guard for its next attack.
Okay.
Which could still be a problem.
Bring it on.
Which is going to be a double strike. 2 actions to make 2 attacks. I'm sorry, I did not mean to roll these secretly. Alright, attack 1 is a miss, so you're no longer off guard. And then the second attack, also a miss.
Yeah, let's go, Gorby!
Off to some great starts, rolls all around. We love it.
It's Gorbin time.
It is Gorbin time.
Real quick, am I in 2 places on the map for you guys as well?
Nope, I only see you here.
Okay,
that
cool.
happens to me all the time. Just
All right.
ignore one of them.
You got it.
Juniper.
All right. Juniper's going to move all the way to our friend on the couch. That should be plenty of space.
Okay. You are going to provoke an attack of opportunity from this shield as you do so.
That's fine.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Is this the sort of thing where like I can't keep moving?
22.
Yeah, that hits, bestie.
Can
It only interrupts your action if it is a crit. It is still going to damage you, but yes, you can indeed do the thing that you were going to do. 5 damage to Juniper.
Oh dear.
So
And
you
then
take
Alistair.
only 3 because of the redistributive strike. Let me double check real quick, but I do believe you only take 3. I mean, only take 2. Yeah, you only take 2 damage.
Hey.
Okay.
I would like to spend my next action or 2 if it takes that. Untying her?
Let me see. It is probably going to be a thievery check.
Oh. What if I simply cut it?
You could make an attack against it instead, yeah.
I would rather do that.
You may indeed.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay, so I have to draw the thing first.
Well, I think you probably, unless you did not have a weapon out before, like you're in like a.
I mean, yeah. I would. It was not physically taken out on my sheet, though.
Sure, but you are in a scenario where it makes sense for you to be walking around with a weapon out. So.
Please say a 10 hits rope.
Yeah, 10 hits the rope. Roll the damage.
A.
3. Material statistics. Rope is. All right, so you've cut a little bit through it, maybe about halfway through with this particular cut. It is not fully undone yet, though.
Can I do it again if my weapon was already drawn?
Yeah.
I assume map still applies here. Ooh.
Yes, but I mean, it's not. It's you're not going to miss like
Okay.
pulling this. It just roll for the
Ooh.
damage. 2. All right. That is enough to pull the rope apart. That rope is broken now, and I'll throw Jathel in here.
Just for flavor, I
funsies.
hold my hand out to her to help her up.
All right. She currently does not have her weapon or her armor on, but she will attempt to help as best she can. This cutthroat is right behind you, Juniper. He is going to attempt a strike against you. 16. 5 damage. to Juniper. Corby disliked that. We'll use second action to get, I'll say, well, no, he's kind of blocking the door here, so he's not going to move, so he's just going to make another dagger. He's going to dagger. That's what he's going to do.
That one doesn't hit.
I should hope not. Oh. That was a nat 20, so that's a critical hit.
I'm gonna die today, guys. Bye.
Don't worry.
6 damage to Juniper.
That was all the health I had left. Juniper goes down.
Okay, you guys
Good night.
watch Juniper go down.
I got you.
Ouch.
I'm just so far in initiative.
I know.
Oh, I didn't realize that person really wanted to die.
I'm in danger.
Oh, we're about to see some angry goblin. If I abruptly disappear, Mifa has her head on the laptop near the mouse pad.
Quite understandable. This guy is going to
And
go
move
over
her a
here.
little.
Strike at Gorby once, which just misses, and twice, and misses, which brings it to Rhea, and then Calliope's up next.
Okay, I need to move it away so I can use the... I'm sorry. My cat, for anyone watching, was using the laptop as a bed.
Naturally.
So for my... Of course, she needs to be in charge. Right. So, first action, I'm gonna run in. That movement...
You run in and you see Juniper unconscious on the ground over here.
That's about enough of you. Okay, bye. She cracks her knuckles. Let's see. She casts Poison Thundersphere. Because my new friend is down and I am mad about it.
Quite understandable.
Do action. Attack.
That is definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Hooray!
Oh, bestie, he dead. Just, it's almost cartoonish. You think that you can see the guy's skeleton for half a second.
Somebody get her back up! Not a healer!
I am trying!
Calliope.
3 actions, so it's my turn.
What
Okay.
do you mean casting a spell?
So,
Sorry.
okay. No, it's okay. It says that my gate goes down every time I act on an impulse. Is that all of the things I can do are my impulses, right?
No. There's a specific kind of impulse that's an overflow
Slay.
that ends your channel elements. I don't think any
Slay.
of
So
yours
my
right
gate
now
is
are.
still up?
Yes, your gate is still up.
Okay, let me reopen it because it's not open on my character sheet right now for some reason.
It should be. Your kinetic aura. You have the aura up.
It
and you
literally
have-
says requirements. This gate is not open right now.
Technology is
For-
hard.
For which? Oh. Which are you trying to do? Sorry.
I think I figured it out. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Okay, so Calliope is going to attempt to recreate the blast that she did with the fire. And for this, me and Jonathan decided that I'm going to roll a flat d20. What do we say?
19 is definitely above it, so.
Okay, Slice. So she is going to. Oh, I did open it a second time. I don't know what's going on with my character sheet, bestie.
It's okay, we'll figure it out, no worries.
So
So
I'm
new
gonna
class.
strike at the guy in front of me.
Okay. Is this 2-action elemental blast?
Yeah.
19 is definitely a hit. 10 damage. Kaboom. That's another guy down. You just like blast him up against the wall, and you hear like the sound of bones crack, and he just like falls like a puppet to the ground. You still have one action.
I guess I will move with my next action over to Juniper.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do to get her up, but I'm going to bend down and like grab her in my arms and hold her head.
You
Very
could.
nice.
Do you have any actions left?
I don't have any actions
No.
left.
Okay, there you go. Never mind.
Jaethal. What is the wrong Jaethal token? I knew I was going to regret having more than one token. Jaethal does not have her weapon. She also does not have any healing. So she is just going to go over to Nishkiv and attempt to grapple her. Going to be in athletics. Oh wait, no, she has a spell. Oh yeah, then she's going to use the spell instead, rather. Touch of Corruption against Nishkiv. It's going to be a Fortitude save from Nishkiv, who succeeds, critically succeeds, so takes no damage. And then third action, she will attempt to grapple. Which goes much better, and Nishkiv is indeed grappled. Which is the end of his turn, which brings it to Alistair.
Can I? I'm gonna rush over to Juniper to start the stabilizing process.
Mm-hmm.
But since I'm running across and I'm passing by Nishkiv, can I just, without like even thinking, just have Alistair just kind of do a swipe as he's rushing over?
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Okay, so he... If I can move. There we go. Nope. Okay.
You have the... Make sure you have the select token. Rather than the ruler. It's the top option.
Yeah, the one with the person. The token
Yep,
controls?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm
Or you
clicking
can
it.
just arrow key.
There we go. Okay, there. Whew. Okay. Oh. Just strike while I'm on my way over.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Is it a critical? I didn't click the token. I
It is
apologize.
not a critical now.
Okay.
Nine damage. Pretty hefty chunk.
Yep. Not even looking at him. Rushing over.
Sure.
And is going to commit the lay on hands.
Okay.
Using that focus spell. And then boop. Now Juniper is back up with 6 hit points. And you also gain a +2 status bonus for your AC for the next round.
Wunderbar. And that will bring it back to Gorby.
Well, the person who harmed Juniper is dead, so you can't do anything about that. He is going to beat the brakes off this person if he can hit them, though. So let's go for a smacky smack. And smacky smack number 1.
That's a hit.
That's a hit? All right.
That's a hit.
It's a good hit.
That's
A very palpable hit. Oh boy. How do you want to do this?
Gorby is going to shout out, trick shot, corner pocket, and he's going to smash the person's head into the corner pocket.
The head is too large to go into the corner pocket, but there's certainly a crack as the head just impacts into the corner of the billiards table. And you all hear probably their skull shattering, and then just fall to the ground very, very dead.
Yeah, Gorby immediately goes over to Juniper. If combat's over, I still hear the spirit music.
Are you okay?
64 experience for you all.
I'm alright.
Oh boy, oh yeah, there's that.
Thank you.
Stay still, everyone! Back up, please. I'm trying to close the wounds, please. And
Calliope puts her head back down on the ground and backs off.
Gorby stands there, kind of
Rhea
shifting his
stands
weight
next to
between
Calliope
feet.
and puts a hand on her shoulder.
yes, so I'm going to do medicine to heal and do the thing.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Treat wounds.
Treat, that's the word that I was looking for. Thank you.
You're so welcome. I believe that is a critical success with that natural 20. So that's going to be 2d6 plus 10, I believe? Or 2d8 plus 10?
I'm making sure you are healed.
What a great heal.
You will be healed. Do not resist.
No, it's 48 hit points. Sorry.
Damn.
48? Okay, no worries.
48.
Just gonna tell you right now, I don't have that many HPs.
I know, but it'll get you back up to full. Hopefully.
You could roll all ones.
I could roll all ones.
Yeah, that's
more than her total.
More than enough. Oh my. That was Juniper holds out a hand looking for help to get up.
Alistair will pick her up.
Oh, thank you.
Gorby attempts to help push you back up as well.
Oh, it happened so fast. Look around at the dead people on the floor. Maybe we should have left one of them alive to ask questions, but that's all right.
No.
Oh, well, I heard some things if you were looking for information.
Oh, do tell.
They caught me in the middle of the night. I was just going for a bit of a walk. This one, and points to, well, just kind of kicks the corpse with, like, zero regard for the dead body. This one they called Nishkiv the Knife. I heard her mention that the lady of the manor has been cornered in the dueling pits by the boss and those two giants.
Wait. What?
Can
Did
you
you
say
say a
that one more
dueling
time?
pit?
Yes, a dueling pit. The lady of the manor is caught between a rock and a hard place, or two giants and the boss, apparently.
Are you saying she was forced into the dueling pit?
That's
I
happening
am
right
afraid
now?
that I did not see the dueling pit, but I imagine it is happening right now.
Is it here?
I believe further in the West Hall.
This is a dueling
There
You-
is
you
a
see her-
dueling pit right now in this mansion?
right?
There is.
That's a bit
You seem
strange.
particularly
I mean,
excited about
they're
that.
called the Aldori Duelists. It's not that far-fetched.
Without saying much of anything, Alistair is going to run out of that room, very
Mhm.
quickly grab the Aldori dueling sword that Gorby pointed out earlier, and will grab it and wield it.
Okay.
Well, the lady who gave us all the food is in trouble?
I think that's what we are
Apparently.
gathering, yes.
Gory runs up through whatever this door is.
Gorby!
Oh, okay, Gorby.
Can I open the door, or is it locked?
It is not locked.
Door.
The large room has a floor of polished white tiles. Hanging from the walls are various trophy heads: a stag with an impressive set of antlers, a large tusked boar, a cranky-looking oversized owl, a snarling wolf, and two different reptilian monsters.
Do you know where the dueling pits are?
Well, there's only so many places to look. I imagine it's further to the west.
Right.
I'm a little rattled, and I have none of my weapons, so is there somewhere I should go at the moment?
What was it, the main hall?
Great Hall. There's a bunch of people taking refuge there.
I shall head there then. But here, and goes over to Juniper and hands over. Apologies that I cannot give you any proper healing, but perhaps this will help. And hands you a couple of what look like healing potions.
Oh. Thank you.
Alistair is going to follow after Gorby, stumbling slightly. And-
Can I make a perception check in the room to try and hear which door is a good
Yeah,
door
of
to go
course.
through?
Mm-hmm. 24. So you notice two things. The first thing that you notice is your eyes catch a bit of a glint in the mouth of one of the reptilian monsters.
Gorby grabs the glinty thing.
It is some kind of talisman,
Excellent.
and you definitely do hear the sounds of violence coming from the western door and nothing from the southern door.
Awesome.
What were you saying, Nico?
Before Gorby moves, Alistair is grabbing Gorby.
Sure.
Wait.
That door. That one.
All right. Let us get the others, and we will go in together. All right?
Okay.
Thank you. And then he's going to take off his backpack because he is very encumbered at the moment.
Sure.
Is Juniper standing in front of Gorby?
Yeah.
Gorby taps your like, I don't know, your hip or something. He can't get you on the shoulder.
What is it?
He holds up the little talisman that he found.
What was that?
I don't know. I found it.
Does it look like anything to me?
It was printed, so I thought you should have it.
Oh.
It definitely looks like some kind of talisman, but you would need to spend some time to try and figure out what it is.
All right. Why don't we figure out what that is?
Might take more time.
A bit later. Do you want me to hold on to it?
Yes.
Alright, if you want it back, it'll be in my bag.
I don't want to lose it.
Alright, I got it.
I put it in your inventory. Is any other preparations going on before you're pushing open the doors?
I'm trying to, just real quick. I'm currently encumbered, and I'm trying to drop some stuff to make me not encumbered, and I can't seem to get the numbers to go down. How do I make myself?
Do you have too much stuff equipped?
I currently have my armor, my shield, a torch, and the dueling sword equipped.
You could drop some of your weapons would probably be the best way.
Yeah, I'm trying to drop. I'm dropping all my javelins, my longbow, my swords, my dagger.
It's probably because you're dropping it, but it's not actually removing them from your inventory, which is why the weight is not going down.
How heavy is that damn sword you picked up?
I wish I knew. I was given it, and I'm suddenly encumbered. It is not as heavy as is about as heavy as my other sword.
I deleted your longbow for the second, for the moment, but we can put that back in later. If you
Okay, I'm no longer encumbered. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Anybody else doing anything before you push your way into the other room?
Take out my sling instead of my sickle.
Okay.
I'm coming in with Can I come in with the shield already raised?
Yeah, you would need to drop your torch to have a shield and a sword, but yeah.
That's fine. I'm dropping the torch then.
I have that base that we found ready to go.
All right. In that case, you kick open the door. A large recessed area sits in the floor of this enormous chamber. Racks containing practice blades and stands hold suits of padded armor line the north and south walls. You see to the north of this room, Lady Jamandi facing off against a pair of frost giants in an open area to the northwest of the dueling pit. At the same time, you see 5 of these black tier bandits enter the room from the door to the southwest and immediately move to attack you all. Lady Jamandi sees you all enter, points out who's very clearly the leader of the group, and just says, "Just in time. That's their leader. Take her out while I deal with these oafs."
But she's hot.
That's what I was like.
God damn it.
A bunch of horny
Can I roll to
people.
Riz?
It's like how our entire troop was all attracted to the same lady knight at the fair.
Sir Lilith.
I mean,
everybody's sexuality is Sir Lilith.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And with that, let's roll for initiative.
What?
She has the
Yeah, give her a
HP
boss
bar.
Oh my god.
All right, we roll an initiative.
We roll an initiative. I forgot. That's a thing we do.
Let's fucking go. All right, Gorby. Let's go, buddy.
I definitely rolled, and it
That's a lot of dice going across the screen.
one universal truth about me and every character that I've ever played is no matter how high my modifier is, I always roll terribly low
yeah.
at initiative.
What else is new?
Every single character in every single game.
Alright. Gorby, once again, rolls very high and gets to go first.
Gorby is ready. Awesome. How far away am I from the closest person? 35 feet.
35
shit.
feet.
Huh.
This would actually be a very good time to use your sudden charge.
Yeah, it would. All right. Gorby is going to use sudden charge.
Are you gonna rage first, or?
I don't think I can because I can only do because it counts as 2 actions, right?
I think rage is 1 action and sudden charge is 2 actions, so that would be your 3 actions.
Oh, but then with sudden charge, I can still attack somebody. Oh, hell yes. Okay, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna rage and then I'm gonna do this.
All right.
But I guess I'm gonna move first because my thing wants me to move. I guess.
Okay, that's fine.
Rage. Oh god.
Did you see the effect? That's so cool. Tell me I'm the only one who saw the little clouds.
Oh, I also saw. It was pretty
Yeah.
lit.
Okay. Oh god. I'm struggling with the sudden charge thing here.
It's fine, it's fine.
Pathfinder, more like Math Finder, am I right?
Wow.
No,
Alright,
it's weird. It's
and
like
now
I
you
have
get the
a.
strike.
Okay, there we go. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna mark that dude, and Gorby gonna give him a Gorby smack.
We love Gorby smacks.
We love the Gorby smacks. Let's go.
15 just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fantastic. Gorby smack.
Gorby smack. Gorby smack, good. Gorby smack him dead.
Yes. And he just
Alright.
kind of whips it around and just. Poof.
He just kind of whips it around. Gross.
Yep.
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Phrasing.
It's phrasing. This guy is going to step right here.
Good idea.
And target Gorby. For a 17, which just hits.
Damn.
So Gorby's going to take 5 piercing damage.
All right. All right.
And then a second attack. Which also hits.
Oh damn! All right, let's go.
4 damage to Gorby.
Finally.
So that is 9 damage altogether.
All right. Oh, not 2016. That is not what I was trying to type in.
This guy is going to stride up behind Gorby so that you are now off guard.
Oh, I don't like that.
And then he's going to do a couple more strikes against you.
Let's go.
That's a miss. And then a hit
Oh, that'll do it.
for max damage. 6 more damage to Gorby.
6 more damage to Gorby. Let's go.
That's what he's there for. Juniper.
Alright, what we're not gonna do is hit the goblin. I'm gonna step inside. Hello? Let me move. It won't let me move. Why?
Where are you trying to go?
Alright, that's it. I just wanted to move forward
Okay.
a little more. Actually, let me double check what. Yeah, that's enough. So I moved, and then I'm going to hit the one who just moved behind Gorby with needle darts. Maybe.
Needle darts.
Why are there so many steps to rolling an attack? No! I would like to re-roll with a hero point.
Go for it. Hero point.
Worse.
Again?
Why?
What?
Every time. Every
What?
time.
Needles come out of my hands, and one of them pricks one of my fingers. I'm like, just drop them all.
Oh, that's rough.
That's it.
That was... Yeah, that was a 2 action,
Yeah.
so that's it for you.
Yeah.
That's alright. Volodmira gets to take her turn now. She's going to stride up here next to Gorby, and then she's going to use Overhead Smash.
Leave Gorby alone!
Oh, let's go. What you got?
Gorby's the one who ran in.
I do not see the initiative, no, so it's just a nice surprise.
Oh, is it not under encounters for you guys?
It is. It's not
Oh, it
showing
is,
It
at
is,
the
okay.
top
but we don't
of
have it at
way.
the top anymore.
You have to click the carousel. It should show up again.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to be
Oh, there it goes.
strike against Gorby. It's going to be a hit.
Oh, fuck. Alright, now we're in trouble.
So you're going to take 11
Ah,
plus
fuck.
8 more points of damage. So 19 points of damage.
Wait, I take 19 total?
19 total, yep.
From that hit, or just 11?
From that hit. Because she used Overhead Smash, which does an additional 8 points of damage.
Alright, that puts me at -9.
Okay, so Gorby is unconscious and on the ground.
Gorby!
And Volodmira just kind of like smears the blood off of her enormous curved axe and just like points toward the rest of you in a very clear like you're next.
That's so hot. Stop.
She is. It's a problem.
Well,
What
it's
if I don't
Calliope's
want to kill
turn.
her?
You'll have to deal
Focus.
with the hot evil lady.
Focus, people.
Yeah, focus. You can't put a hot redhead in front of me. That's not fair.
Not every NPC is gonna be Irina. Stop.
But she's so pretty.
Alright, what are you doing, Calliope? You just watched Gorby go unconscious.
Okay, Calliope is going to go over. My foundry just loves to freeze. Give me 2 seconds.
Happens.
I might be unconscious, but I did my job. I took 3 people's turns away from them. 4 if we want to count the person I took down.
Okay, why am I not moving? What is going on?
Where are you trying to go?
I want to go to, well, I don't care. One of the ones next to Gorby.
Okay. You want to just pop right there, or
Slay. That's fine.
are you gonna...
And what?
What you gonna do?
She is going to. Why is?
Sorry, I'll fix that real quick. There.
I'm losing my mind here.
No, it's cool.
Slay. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20 again.
We'll call it even odds. We'll say it's a flat check 10. Well, that's a nat 1.
All right, so she's gonna attempt to do the water magic thing at, I guess, this one right here,
And it's just not
and
common.
it doesn't work.
You're not going to lose your actions, but
Oh, slay! Okay, cool. Then she is going to take out her sword.
a 5 is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Okay, so she has a weapon infusion as a free action. Oh wait, I still have one more action, right?
You do. Roll me another flat check real quick.
Oh, okay. Ignore that.
Yeah, okay, so I was gonna try and do something cool, but that's another nat 1, so
Okay. Well, I was gonna map my short sword anyway, so we can take that one from before, and it still doesn't hit, and I do absolutely nothing. Yay!
The dagger just slapping the sword out of the air. You see Volodmira across from Gorby's unconscious body just kind of sneer at you and say, "You're clearly well trained, but you've never been in a fight for your life, have you? Too bad you'll never get another opportunity." Rhea.
Hi, that's me.
That's you.
So once again, I'm going to spend my first action running into the fucking room so I can see what's going on. It won't let me through the door. It won't let me through the door.
Sorry, my dummy thickness won't let you through.
Yeah. Alistair's too dummy thick. The DILF is in the way.
I'm so sorry.
Alright, guys, do you want me to focus on getting rid of numbers or taking out a chunk of Volodmira's health?
Action economy rather than action economy. Get rid of numbers.
Numbers.
If you have one person, that's only 3 actions. If you have 3 people, that's 9 actions. Yeah.
And 4. Everybody's favorite spell. Needle darts.
Needle darts. I love how you both pick needle darts. It's great.
It's a good fucking cantrip.
It's a good cantrip.
It's also just really cool.
Nice.
That's a crit.
Critical hit! Critical hit! And I flick out my tail. And out comes spines like a porcupine. Wait, why did that roll a 20 again? I just rolled attack and not damage.
Rolled attack a second time, yeah. Okay, so that is doubled because of the crit. That is 1 down.
Hi.
Well, it's 2 down actually. So that will bring it to the next cutthroat. Calliope, why are you here? How did that happen? That's weird. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he can get over here to get in flanking with Calliope. So you're off guard to these next 2 attacks. Um, 20, I believe, hits Calliope, right? So Calliope is going to take 4 damage. And then second attack is a crit.
Fly!
So you're going to take 10 damage. So that is 14 altogether. You're fine. And that's it for him, which brings it to Gorby.
Wait, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why did it... I'm sorry. Yeah.
Fuck off.
I did not see Alistair at the bottom there. My bad.
You're good.
First of all, how dare you?
You're right. I'm so sorry.
Who was the Frost Giant's name from last session?
That would be Germingdor.
Germingdor? Okay. Seeing the current situation.
Gergrindor.
Gergrindor, okay. Seeing the current situation, Alistair is going to pull out his dueling sword. Aristil, this Gorby might not be my actual family, but I do intend to bring him into the fold if you will allow me. And he's going to do desperate prayer to get his focus point back.
Okay.
Oh.
It is a free action, so I do not spend anything for it. But I gain a focus point back.
I love that on my screen I can't see anything. This
There you
is
go.
great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good flavor.
Then he is going to throw out his voice at the two frost giants. And you said, what was the name again?
Jurgrindor.
Oh. Your brother, Jurgendor, he is out, he is safe. Help us fight so that way you can join him. And he's going to rush over to Gorby.
Let's call that a diplomacy check.
Okay, good. I'm good at those. I'm using a hero point because I'm good at those.
Didn't you already use your hero point?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay, then go ahead. This is what they're for. 14.
14 is better than 1!
It is better than 1, but it's not higher than their will DC. Even with I was giving you a bonus for using Jurgendor's name, it's still not going to be enough to overcome their will DC. You get the sense it's even less that it's not like they're opposed to the idea. It's just
I just can't understand me.
Jurgendor only spoke like a smattering of common, and they seem to just recognize Jurgendor's name, but not much else that you're saying, which gives them pause for a moment. But they're still fighting Jamandi Aldori, and it's not enough for them to break off their attack.
Sounds good. Okay.
You can still take your second action to move up to Gorby.
Yep. Of course, my stupid thing. Give me a second. I got it.
Mhm.
We're good. Okay, cool. I'm getting right here. Hello? There's no wall.
There.
No, right there. And basically getting underneath the hot woman to hit Gorby.
That is the spell is definitely well, it has a whatever it is, the thing that lets her take an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay, I have my shield up, so that's fine.
Did you use an action to raise a shield?
Before I entered the room, yes.
Raise a shield is an action that you have to do on each of your turns in order to get its AC. You do have the shield block feat, though, that you can use a reaction to...
Gotcha, cool. I didn't know if it was
yeah.
At the end or the beginning of the turn. Okay.
Yeah. Because that's going to be a hit. You can choose to shield block after you see the damage if you want. But that's going to be 7 damage to you.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me look to see shield block. Up.
Essentially, you use an action to throw up your shield to take some of the damage, and
no, I need that. I need that action to get Gorby, so I'm not going to.
It's a reaction to do shield block.
Okay. No, because if Gorby can't get out of there, I want to block him. So I'll take that damage.
Actually, I lied. It says that you have to have your shield raised already, but yeah.
Okay, then I take it.
Alright, you take it. Bam.
He grunts, but he will bap the Gorpster for 6.
And give him back 6.
And his AC is raised by 2.
Yep. Alright, Gorby is no longer dying, but you're at wounded 1.
Right. So I've got 6 HP. And 2 extra AC for my next turn, I guess?
Correct.
And Alistair's going to tell you, get the one behind Calliope. And that's end of his turn.
Juniper, you should also be wounded 1, by the way, because you went down.
I would really prefer
What
that.
does Wounded 1 do?
It means the next time that you go unconscious, your dying value increases by that in addition to the normal. So the next time you go unconscious, you start at dying 2 instead of dying 1.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
Alright, now it will be Gorby's turn. Gorby, you can suddenly breathe again, although you are still on the ground.
Awesome. All right, so walk me through what I do. I guess I'm prone, so I need to stand
Yes.
back up.
Stand up is 1 action.
All right, how do I do that?
I just took away the prone, so...
Oh, you do it. Okay, cool. All right. Interesting. So, because I was knocked unconscious, I'm no longer raging.
You're no longer raging, and you probably won't be able to for the rest of this fight.
Oh, because I can only do it once every minute.
Once per minute, yep.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay.
You do still have 2 actions, though, to slap a motherfucker.
All right. In the interest of not taking a attack of opportunity, I'm going to hit this one that's right here.
Sure.
All right, so I've got 2 actions. Gorby's gonna smack him once.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe button do the thing. There we go.
Actually, I'm sorry. You only have 1 because you all have to use an action to grab your weapon that you dropped. When you go unconscious, you drop your weapon as well. So
All right.
that's still a hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
All right, damage. Let's go.
Big damage.
Pathfinder goes out its way, really try to make it so that people don't rubber band so much. And that is enough to kill that one.
Damn. All right, down we go.
And that's your 3 actions, which brings it to Juniper.
Alright.
Gorby just gets up, grabs his thing, and just whacks the fuck out of this one dude with like an uppercut hammer hit.
Oh yeah, he if the ceiling was a bit lower, he probably would have hit it.
Right.
All right.
In both her hands, she's going to conjure fire and look angry. And throw Scorching Blast at the guy in front of her who is still up.
Okay. Probably not for much longer.
Why'd you have to say anything?
You can still do another one.
I will.
Not -5.
Please say it hits.
That's gonna hit.
Thank you.
Does that matter? Yeah, it was. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead and roll damage. Three damage. Not
I'm
enough to
doing
take him
garbage
down.
damage out here!
It's alright. You're doing your best.
Oh, wait, why did that... It consumed both my spell slots. What was supposed to do that?
Alright, that's your 3 actions,
Yeah.
which brings it back to Volodymyra. She's just gonna look at Alistair and be like, really shouldn't have played your hand so early, old man. And is going to make the big ol' overhand smash. Uh, 24 to hit Alistair.
Sounds good. Reaction with not a shield block, but the other one.
Retributive Strike. Can you do that on yourself, or is that only?
Yeah, it's yourself or an ally.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's just the ally.
Okay.
Never mind.
You're going to take 7 damage then. So you should be down 14, I think.
Yeah, I should be down 14. I don't know why it didn't do that. We're good. We're good. Your healer's still up for now.
Oh, actually, because that's the overhand smash, you actually take an extra 8 damage as well.
Never mind.
Fuck.
Yeah. And is just gonna use her last action as Alistair falls to the ground unconscious. To just turn to Gorby. Actually, there's well, yeah. So Gorby, you're the next one, and is just going to. It's not. You would think this would be her thing, but she's going to attempt where is it? Intimidation. There's demoralize against you.
Insult to injury.
That's a critical failure.
Mm-mm.
Just like rotates her arm and gets back into her stance. Gorby is not impressed.
No, he is not. He is full of tiny anger.
Naturally. Aren't we all? Alright. That brings it to Calliope.
Great. So Calliope is going to see Alistair go down and rush to his side and try and shake him to try and get him back up. And as she does, magic is going to come out of her hands, and she's going to use Ocean's Bomb.
Yeah.
And it is going to give you 1d8 hit points. Hold on, I just freaking exited.
Did you exit Foundry?
Can someone just roll a 1d8 for me?
I got you. Never mind. Someone else got me.
3. Alistair gets back 3 HP and is no longer unconscious, though you're still on the floor and your weapon is at your side.
Alistair, are you okay?
Yeah. He's just out of it.
You also have resistance 2 to fire.
Yeah, you have resistance 2 to fire for 1 minute.
So you still have one more action, Calliope.
I would love to use it. I really would.
You could still do a one action elemental blast.
Slay. Once I get back into Foundry,
Will do.
bestie, I got you.
Yeah. I totally feel you.
Um,
You could roll the flat check in real life if you want.
I'm back in.
Okay. Were you gonna say something, Gorby?
It looks like me and Calliope might still have off guard. I wasn't sure if that was still there.
I took it off of Calliope and I just took it off you too.
Sweet.
All right, so she is going to. I'm gonna do 2 action elemental blast with a map.
Well, you only have one action left. Because you walked over, you used Ocean's Bomb.
So true. Give
and
me
now
1
you only
second.
have
Let me.
one action left.
So true.
It's okay, we learning.
I'm actually not gonna do anything, so don't worry. You just move on.
You guys watch as Calliope attempts to like throw water out at Volodymyra, and it just like falls apart before it can get to her, and gives a nice little face wash to Alistair.
Trying your best.
I'm
Which
sorry.
is, it's helpful. It wakes him up. Rhea.
It's like waterboarding Alistair.
Trying,
Terrible.
honey. You can do it. This.
You literally just learned how to do this earlier today. Like less than an
Okay.
hour ago.
Yeah, Alistair can drown as a treat.
That's a treat.
What do you got for me, Rhea?
I'm gonna do. Since this seems like an important fight, I'm gonna use my second Horizon Thunder Sphere of
Yeah.
the day.
What the boss health bar wasn't clue enough.
You know. Okay, 2, 3 action.
She still has taken no damage, by the way.
We've been too busy.
I noticed.
Why? I'm using 3 action because of it.
Wait, we are all within 10 feet.
Did you? Okay, yeah. 17 is a miss by 1.
Eat my whole ass!
You have hero point.
that was her hero point.
Fuck!
You're rolling dog shit.
It happens sometimes. As a 3 action, rings deals half damage on a failure. So you can still go ahead and roll the damage.
Mr. Storyteller.
That's me.
Is that 10-foot thing a thing that goes off? Or no?
4 damage.
If you do after attacking the weather enemies, all other creatures in a 10-foot emanation around the target, yeah.
Great.
So yeah, that's
Alright.
well, it says 2d6, not 3d6. Why did it roll 3d6? Oh, because it was a 3 action. So yeah, she will take half of that. And Gorby, Alistair, and Calliope need to make reflex saves as the Horizon Thunder Sphere explodes.
Alright, we're learning. Don't use area of
We're
effect,
learning.
please.
Okay, that's a success. So you'll also take half. Gorby failed, so you're gonna take.
Wait, did I kill Gorby?
Wait, I take
Maybe
half.
killed
You
Alistair
take
too.
half.
You killed
Alistair
him.
also takes half, which puts him back to.
I'm also
0.
dead.
You're
How much does-
unconscious.
How much damage does Gorby take?
Gorby, you take 8 damage. Yeah, so
Please,
Volodymyr, we're learning. Volodymyr takes a bit of damage. The rest of them go unconscious. Alistair and Gorby, you started dying too because you were wounded.
Okay, understood.
It's okay, Robin. It's fine. I promise.
No.
I love a cute little TPK session 2. I love it.
Hey,
We go right into character.
Is it better than a TPK session 1?
No.
Oh,
You shut
okay.
up. You shut your whore mouth right now.
Oh,
Alright.
that's funny as shit. Okay.
It's not letting me go to dying too, so therefore I can't, right?
Yeah.
That's how that works.
So I basically I just fill one of the slots of dying, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Well, 2 because you were wounded 1.
It's not letting us click to the second one. Or at least not letting me click to the second one.
I like it when we do roleplay better.
Me too, bestie. Can't wait.
We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Mr. Cutthroat here is going to walk up to Rhea, step and attack you. And crits.
Jesus, the fucking rolls. Dude.
10 damage to Rhea.
Thanks.
And then the second attack.
Hey, what's going on?
Um,
Hey,
5 damage to Rhea.
can
So
we
that's 15.
Bye.
can we
Good
not
night, guys.
save and quit the game and restart, please?
Yeah, can we
I'm down.
Can we reload?
Rhea's down now.
Okay, I don't like it here anymore.
No, this is. You know what? This is fine.
I
Can
don't,
I-
you know, I'm gonna have to
I'm
tell you it's
unconscious.
not fine right
I'm-
now.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, I'm unconscious. I'm currently actively dying.
Yeah, can you make me a recovery check?
Yeah, can I also pray to a god that I hope exists?
Of course you can.
Thank God. Just praying,
Well, don't
recovery.
thank him yet. I mean, he hasn't answered you.
Yeah. Skills.
So yeah,
Where-
make me a recovery check is a flat check with a DC equal to 10 plus your current dying value.
Okay, so 11.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a success. Your dying value is reduced by 1, which puts you back to 0. Does not wake you up, but you are now stabilized.
Okay.
Unless someone hits you again.
Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Ignore that one. Ignore that one. I'm just trying to freaking click it to let it go down.
Oh, there it
That's
is.
not-
Yeah. It should have done it, I think, on that.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. At the top of the round, you hear the sound of 2 immense bodies hitting the floor. As Jamandi takes care of the other giants and enters the fray.
For the love of Christ, give us a Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah,
I tried to get the monsters on our side. I'm sorry, guys.
it's okay.
Hey, I
Again,
killed 3
it
of
happens.
us, so...
We're gonna have a long talk about
Let's get
area
in the
of
room.
effect.
She took out 3 people at once.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast
I said I
fireball.
cast fire. I said I cast Horizon Thunder Sphere.
Listen! You made me... I had to make a decision 30
It's o-
seconds after having to leave to take an emergency shit, so I wasn't thinking clearly.
It's absolutely fine. Jamandi takes 2 strides. Because she can't quite reach with 1. And she looks over at the one remaining conscious person, Juniper, and just says, "Thanks for holding her off long enough."
Juniper looks horrified.
And is going to swing out at Volodymyra.
Oh my god.
That's a nat 1, which is still a 30 to hit.
Oh my god.
What level is she?
14. Deals 24 damage to Volodymyra. Which is not quite her entire health pool, but is a fair chunk of it. Corby. Make me a recovery check.
All right. How do I make a recovery check? Oh, I just pressed the little die next to the dying.
Yes, the little
Yeah,
die
let's
next to
go.
dying.
Let's go, Gorby. What do we got, buddy?
That is
Yes.
a success, which means you reduce your dying value by 1, which means you are now stabilized. No longer
Marvelous.
dying. Juniper, you are the only conscious person right now.
Well, Ria's right next to me, so I'm gonna try and give her a health potion.
Okay.
Oh boy. There's just a lot going on here. 2 whole HP back.
It's better than 0.
Is that an action? 2 actions?
One action to interact and 1 to use. So that's 2 actions.
Wow. This sucks. Yikes. I really don't. I just don't have a lot I can do here. Can I cast Nudge Fate? Cause it's the only thing that has a cast time of 1. I don't know what else to do.
Sure.
Is Gorby back up?
He's stable,
Stable.
but he's not like up.
Yeah. On Calliope again, I guess?
Okay, on Calliope, sure.
Do I have to actually push cast? Does that... You have
Yes.
fun with that. Yeah.
Alright.
That's it. Juniper looks scared.
Volodmira looks... As she takes that hit, just turns to Jamandi with a look of just, like, raw anger on her face, and attempts to do the same thing that she did to everybody else, which is not going to go well for her, no matter what. Yeah, it's a critical miss. Calliope. You can go ahead and make me a recovery check.
Come on, Calliope.
How do I do that?
Die next to the dying on your character sheet. Top left.
Why isn't it letting me do it?
Because you weren't dying yet. Okay, now it should.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, so many dice. So many dice.
Okay. You're not dying anymore. We get it. Oh, actually, that first one was a failure, so...
Okay, but I gave her a thing.
Oh, you did. That actually brings it up to a 10, which is a success. No, it's -2, so... Nudge Fate only gives a +1, right?
It gives a... Hold on.
A +1 status bonus that would turn a crit failure into a failure into a success. So it is still a failure, unfortunately.
So I'm dying too?
Which means... I think a failure just means that you don't change... No, it says your dying value increases by 1, yeah. So you're not dying too. Rhea, you are conscious and have 2 HP.
Don't think she is thinking right now. I think she is like, there is danger.
There is a bad guy
There's
looming over you right now.
There is danger. Eliminate the danger. Make danger go away. So, 1-2 punch. She will cast True Strike, followed by Dragon Claws. And then I need to drag the spell effect onto my character, because that's how Pathfinder works.
Yes.
And there's my claw. Oh, I don't even need to re-roll it. It's a nat 20. God loves me.
At least he
God's
loves
favorite
you.
princess.
He's gotta love someone.
Desna loves you, yes you do. Go ahead and roll that critical damage. Oof. Goodbye, Black Tier Cutthroat. Very, very dead. Alistair, you are stable, right?
Yeah.
That brings it to Jamandi, who...
Oh, cool.
Well, you're just still
Yeah,
alive
yeah,
right now, yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
She is going for the coup de grace against Volodymyra. Yeah, 41 to hit.
Damn.
Deals 23 damage. How do you guys want her to do this? Or is this a moment where I get to say, how do I want to do this?
Yeah, how do
do
you
you
want
do
to
it?
do this?
How do you
Okay.
want to do this?
You just see a quick... It's not even a flurry, as Volodymyr is just like throwing these heavy two-handed cuts at Jamandi. She's not even actually parrying it. She's just dodging out of the way. Almost looks bored at this point, and just shakes her head and says, I expected more from some assassins that would take care of everyone else. And just sidesteps one more and then just puts out the sword, and you watch Volodymyr just impale herself on the dueling sword. Look down at it, clutch it, and then just like slide off it and fall to the ground, very, very dead. Everybody gets 128 XP. As Jamandi starts to go around and pulls out a number of healing potions to help you all up.
I have no
I'm just
idea
gonna
what
say-
amount of XP you just said.
Well, 128.
I
540.
Oh, I have 572. Did something happen bad?
doing the XP right after a combat is like.
It'll be there later.
I'm at 540. Why
I
are
have
you at
572
higher?
also.
Okay, I can't read. Just add 32.
As Jamandi slowly gets you all up, she seems to smile and says, You all did very well. I'm glad that you could keep her distracted long enough for me to assist you all.
You call this well?
How much do I
You're
have?
alive, aren't you?
How much HP?
Barely.
You all get
Rhea just
1 HP back.
Oh, thank God.
Rhea she takes a step forward towards the rest of the group, then she kind of just she just looks at the floor and just like crosses her arms. She knows what she did.
You and just claps her hand on your shoulder and says, Listen, things happen when lives are on the line. You have to make split-second decisions. You'll know better next time, but you shouldn't beat yourself up about it now. You made a decision. Sometimes you make bad decisions, but it's better than making no decision. That gets everyone killed.
I guess you're right.
Trust me.
I'm sorry.
You can feel sorry, and that's fine. But trust me, it's a lot harder to teach someone to do something than to do something right if they don't do anything.
Juniper goes over to Gorby and just like looking him over and like wiping away blood with her skirts. Are you alright?
Oh, that was a terrible nap. My head hurts.
Yeah.
Actually, everything hurts. I feel a little tingly. Around a tingly.
You all, I really do have to thank all of you. This is, I promise that you will have a suitable reward beyond everything else that's going on, but right now we need to secure the manor, extinguish any remaining fires, tend to the wounded. If you would like to help, your assistance is more than welcome, but if you feel like you need some help just as much, make your way, I'll take you to the Great Hall and we can recoup there.
That's fine. I'll help with the fires.
Gorby like tries to get up, like he's gonna go with her, and then like gets up and then just falls right back down, like, oh.
I would like to pick up Gorby.
Aww.
Pick up your Gorby.
Alistair just very much, just kind of very zoned out. Who needs healing? Who needs health?
Calliope's gonna try and sit up and like scream out in pain, but she's gonna rustle through her bag and take one of her healing potions.
And as you guys do that, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll see you back in 10 minutes or so.
10 minutes.
And we'll deal with the aftermath.
Fantastic.
And welcome back. The rest of the night passes fairly eventfully as you all make your way back to the main hall, help put out whatever lingering fires there are, and attempt to heal all of the wounded. Where is... Sorry, I had that open because I was helping. It's shocking how quickly Lady Jamandi's staff have restored the manor's Great Hall in the space of a few morning hours after you finally get to bed. Very few signs of the violence of the night before remain, and things have been mostly returned to normal. As the adventurers who survived the assault take seats at the tables, other adventurers who arrived just today settle in as well. Even with these newcomers, though, there are far fewer adventurers in the hall than there were the previous evening, and the atmosphere is serious and somber as Lady Jamandi steps up to speak. I would like to thank those of you who helped defeat the Black Tears last night. It's obvious someone doesn't like our ones. Well, we're not so easily dissuaded, are we? I say no, and this morning I would like to issue formal charters to all of you to begin exploring the stolen lands and make them safe for tomorrow's settlers. The first charter we would like to bequeath goes to the group called the Iron Wraiths, with a wave towards a band of 4 well-armored adventurers. The tales of your adventures have thrilled many Brevik nobles, and I'm excited to see what you can do with the exploration of the Glenavon uplands. Your charter is to establish a base for Brevoy there after dealing with the Tiger Lords, and then to open diplomatic relations with Pitax from a point of strength. Can everybody make me secret perception checks real quick?
Secret.
Secret.
I suddenly don't know how to play games. There we go. Okay.
All right. So for secret, is that private GM, blind GM, or self-roll?
Blind GM. Blind means that you also cannot see it. Private means that only you and the GM can see it.
And you want us to just do the private, okay?
The blind.
Oh, you want us to go blind?
Yes, so that only I'm the only one who sees what you rolled for that perception check.
Sure.
He's a nasty little secret keeper.
I am, but it's also really fun when people critically fail to give them incorrect information. For example, Juniper and Alistair, as the Iron Wraiths make their way up to Joseph Salinas, the mayor of Rostov, to take their charters into the stolen lands. The two of you, all of you, notice that the Iron Wraiths seem to be a bit full of themselves. Maybe with good reason, but they definitely have an aura of self-assured confidence that borders on egotistical. They even throw a couple of not quite taunts your way, but it's clearly that they're full of themselves. Alistair and Juniper, as this all happens, you notice Amiri, the barbarian from last night, seems to have a small reaction when Lady Jamandi mentions the Tiger Lords. Not anything too obvious. You seem to be the only ones that have noticed it, but a bit of a negative reaction to a certain point.
What's the name again? Sorry.
Amiri, the barbarian. After they leave the Iron Wraiths, Jamandi speaks up again and says, Baron Hannes Drelev, as per our previous discussions, your charter is one of specific importance for Brevoy. Securing the southern trade routes along the East Selen River and establishing a base for merchant caravans and barges alike is of utmost importance. Hooktongue Slough will be your base of operations. a dour-looking nobleman that you did not see last night, who must be Hannes Drelov, takes his charter from Lady Jamandi with a crisp bow that's barely more than a nod, then walks from the room. You guys notice a slight sneer on his face as he makes his exit, with nary a word nor look toward anyone else. Once he's on his way, Lady Jamandi turns to Mager Vaughn. Your father Androth has long been a faithful friend. Your charter assigns you to Nomen Heights to establish a town with a Vonling host. In time, we hope to establish an Eldori dueling school there. But in the more immediate future, we ask you to broker an alliance with the Nomen Centaurs who roam the region. I trust you and your fellows are up to the task. Yes, you do take a long rest. Mager Varn walks up to accept his charter from Lady Jamandi with a very gracious bow. As he starts to leave, he passes by you all and smiles, mostly at Alistair, and says, "Once you get established, I would love to have you come visit so we can set up trade relations."
Of course.
Fantastic. I look forward to it. And good luck. Your charter is not nearly as nice as mine.
You as
with
well.
a swish of his cape, he turns and leaves. And last, but certainly not least, last night's heroes. First, and turns to you all, as well as Amiri and the rest of the other people that you helped save the last night. First, I want to thank you again for risking your lives to help defend my manor. The courage, gumption, and skill you displayed will take you far, I suspect. For your charters, we're asking you to travel to the southwest, into the region known as the Greenbelt, a swath of wildlands that includes the forest known as the Gnarl Marches and the hill country of the Camellands. We've heard that the bandits have grown particularly aggressive in the Greenbelt, and they need to be stopped before anyone safely settles in the region. A small trading post in the Rosslyn hinterlands has been particularly hard hit. I suggest starting there. Once the bandits have been dealt with, we will be ready to bequeath you with more permanent charters to settle the land and establish a government of your own. And hands each of you this charter. I'll show it to you later. You see Tartuccio from last night as he takes his charter. Just very more full of himself than the Iron Race. Just says, I'll have my own kingdom carved out before you're all done wrestling in the dirt with bandits. And immediately leaves the hall without waiting for anyone else. Amiri and the other NPCs take their charters and begin to leave as well. But as you all turn to leave, the five of you specifically, Lady Jamandi says, "Hold a moment. If you wouldn't mind joining me for a moment."
Gorby. Gorby walks up.
The rest of you go up to Jamandi Eldori as well?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking if anyone didn't want to talk to her. With everyone else except the mayor of Restov having left the Great Hall, she says, "Thank you specifically again for last night. Here, this is for you all for services rendered," and hands you each a pouch of 50 gold. Yay, money.
Oh.
I must say that I have very high hopes for all of you, and I hope that you will continue to work together, even if some of the people here, and looks back to where Tartuccio just left, don't seem to have a sense of camaraderie.
we'll stay together for a bit.
Less. I didn't know we couldn't build together. I thought that was just kind of what was happening now.
Just kind of looks over each of you and then turns directly to Calliope and says, Lady Shatova, I trust that you understand the subtext to this entire endeavor.
Alistair gives a cold glance at Calliope.
I understand. And I will do what needs to be done.
I certainly hope so. Rosalind has long desired independence, and I will not ask you to do anything against your family, but war is never good for anyone, especially not a civil war.
I do agree with that statement. I am not sure where my path leads, but I do know that I have never felt so free. So I will keep going. Do you mind? And then she takes a letter that she wrote before bed, because I had no idea we were going to bed, and hands it to her. Can you just get this to the Holdwell estate, please? It is a letter to my parents. I want them to at least know where I am going. And if I am not back by the wedding, I think they have the right to know.
I will make sure that they get it. I am sure that they'll be more than a little peeved with you, but if they're anything like my parents, they'll forgive you eventually.
I truly hope so. And then she'll do a polite smile like she's trained to do, and then look down at her hands, and then remember that, like, see that her hands are blue, and just kind of back away from the situation.
Alistair,
Yes.
I'm hoping that you can bring a sense of understanding of the grim realities of the world to this expedition.
I plan to bring a reality that this is not a vacation, but I do intend to bring hope as well.
Of course. I only meant to say that with any luck that you will, with your expertise and your prior knowledge, that you'll be able to avoid most of the pitfalls of youth and naivety.
I shall certainly bring what I can to ensure the survival.
Ria, I'm hoping that you will bring fair fortunes and full coffers to this expedition.
Make sure everybody's provided for.
The kingdom runs
As
on
best
its
I can.
stomach. And Juniper, you, I believe, are possibly the one that will know the land the most out of everyone. You and Joram. I'm sorry, I don't recall inviting a goblin.
This is Gorby. He comes with me.
Oh, that's fine. And as I mentioned in my letter, your privacy will be respected. This is a new start for all of you, and new starts mean leaving the past behind us. So, let's get started. And she allows you to leave unless you want to bring up anything more while you're here?
I would like to hang back after everybody
Sure.
else goes off. Just like gently go in for a handshake, but grab her
Mm-hmm.
arm. Not too aggressively, and just lean in. How do you know who I am? Who else knows?
Just me and the mayor. Looks over at Joseph.
How?
Let's just say, Monday was attempting to look into anyone that was not in the estates at the moment. And wouldn't you know that there was one that left quite a few years before. And I followed the tracks, and they led to you. Don't worry. I don't think that anyone else is interested enough.
She winks. Good. Gives a little bow. Thank you for having us.
Best of luck.
Walk back to the group.
You walk back to the group. And the group waits for you, or they don't. And you begin to leave the free city of Rostov. Hopefully not for the last time, but certainly for the first time.
Oh, she figured out I wasn't invited. That was terrifying.
You are so helpful, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like the type to get too fussed about rules as long as outcomes are fortunate.
The boss bar is still there, filled with
Was it for you?
fear.
I thought I got rid of it.
Never relax, never forget.
Never forget.
A reminder always.
I'm
You-
in danger.
You begin to travel. Leaving the free city of Rostov, you follow the river and the trail down it for a fair amount of days. The first thing that happens is you, along with a Varnley host, wind up passing through a very small village in the south of Rostland called Nivakta's Crossing. It's at this point that Mager Varn and the Varnling host make their goodbyes with you. As you continue on to the west, they make their way to the south, to the Noman Highlands, to deal with their charter. For you, you continue on to the west, following the trail deep into the Rostan hinterlands, along a path that Juniper is very familiar with, the same one that she took to get to Rostov. The trip is almost boring, heading down the road for quite some time, passing traders here and there. It takes about a week for you all to near the area where the trading post that Jamandi Aldori mentioned, which Juniper you know is Oleg's trading post. Before you get to the trading post, we'll zoom in to the night before as you all make camp. Still in very nice and easy areas, very little danger. There are very often guards from Brevoy that patrol this particular road as it is a decent trade route. So you all are not worried about any problems in the night, at least for now. That will change once you enter the green belt, but for now, you all make camp for the night, and I'll let you talk about what it is that you all do in your free time before going to bed. We'll start with we'll start with Ria.
Um, I think generally in camping, as we start to divide out who does what duty, usually Rhea pretty much always gets the fire going just because achoo and then it's lit and all that. Very easy. Uh-oh, looks like we have another emergency shit on our hands.
Are you pooping?
I don't know what he's doing. See? Emergency shit. The
Emergency
cat's
cat.
being a shit. Emergency cat.
Sorry, it's both my cats.
Love it.
Rhea, she tends to get the fire started, keep it fed while we're camping. As we go, if it's a place she hasn't been or something she hasn't seen before, she does keep a lot of notes on where she's been, what she's seen. Every once in a while, she'll make a little sketch of stuff, just recording her travels. And no, this is not a thinly veiled offer to take notes. I never have a thought in my life about about the taking of notes in D&D.
Fair.
But as the character, yes. I do it for the locations.
Okay.
So
How about
she'll
Alistair?
probably...
Oh, were you not done? I'm sorry.
No, she'll probably, like, if we're, like, joining them in media res, she would be, like, sitting by the campfire, notebook in her hand, piece of charcoal, sketching something out.
In media res is a good way to describe what I'm looking for here. How about Alistair?
So Alistair,
After a long day's walk.
has a very meticulous way that he handles camp. He makes sure that his sleeping materials are close to the fire. And he also makes sure, it's a very weird thing that he does, but you will see as every single time that they've camped, especially tonight, he puts sticks almost in a circle around where they camp, in a way that if anyone were to walk into camp or to walk out of camp, they would have to step on a stick and a sound would be made. And he does this, and then he puts down his weapons and takes off all, and it's weird how he looks like he's almost going to sleep in his armor, but then he takes off his armor, but it's always directly beside him. And then he will lay down in his bed and he will do a small prayer before just kind of watching the fire and watching around. Even if there's no threat, he is still constantly on guard and watching.
Calliope.
Calliope has been utterly useless.
Oh,
She
honey. Oh.
she doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't know how to start a fire. She has no idea how to hunt. She can't even set up a tent if she wanted to. She barely knows how to roll out her bedroll. When she's feeling useless, she goes and she trains. So she's just doing, like, sparring with herself with her sword around camp. She does that. So she has like an overdress on that's like a really intricate top, and then it just kind of flows down over her pants. But when she's training, she'll take that off, and she's just in like wrapped bindings and the pants. And she's been fussing with a stain that's got on her dress for like 2 days now, trying to get it out.
If Calliope is practicing fighting, there would have been multiple nights in which Alistair would have uncharacteristically been very snappy, telling her to stop fighting so she doesn't exhaust herself in case there's a fight in the middle of the night.
Let it be known to the council that this creature is buzzing like an entire hive of bees right now. Please continue.
How about Juniper?
Juniper will go out on a little walk before they settle down every night. Just to walk, but also for foraging, but not necessarily like relying on that for all their food or anything. She just likes to see what the land has to offer. And I think she offers to cook for everyone because she likes doing that. Her and Time helping her, handing her things. And I think she just watching Calliope kind of amused at how bad she is at this, but doesn't offer to help.
Important question.
Mm-hmm.
Does Time like scritches from people that aren't Juniper?
Yes.
I feel like a lot of the times Rhea will be sitting near the fire as because she lizard like be warm, and she'll just
flat
like
pancake. Pancake
as
raccoon.
she sits and sketches while Juniper cooks. She'll give the round one a scritch. So how could you not? He is so luscious.
Calliope is staying away from both Time and Rhea as well. She hasn't been looking or talking to Rhea, and she's very nervous around Time.
Can I say Time will go up to you and try and get scritches from you.
Calliope will not. Calliope will just take a few steps back every time Time comes up.
He'll act like he's not doing anything, and then inch towards you.
You could have all of this.
And just kind of accidentally, lay on your leg. Belly up.
She'll let it happen, but she isn't going to touch the raccoon.
It's probably obvious enough that everyone notices this.
He's harmless!
I mean,
what are you doing?
That's just kind of rude.
Just
I get why she didn't like me. But little guy never did anything.
I am not going to touch the raccoon.
I will admit Alistair is also just like, he's not unkind about it. But also, he's not going out of his way to chase a raccoon to pet it. If it comes up, he'll give it like a pet or two. But he's very much in the same boat as Calliope, as like a.
Calliope is side-eyeing the fucking raccoon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, make me a sense motive check, Alistair.
On the raccoon.
Okay.
I know why, but it's funny.
Sense motive. Okay.
Sense motive on Calliope right now.
Okay.
This is Time.
That's
which is a perception check.
Perception. Okay, there we go.
You're so cute.
Let me make sure it's not a blind roll by accident. It almost was.
What's your deception DC, Calliope? 10
What
plus
is
your
it?
bonus.
What?
10 plus your bonus.
Oh, 14.
Okay, you tell that Calliope's nervousness around this raccoon is. You can tell it is not because she's unfamiliar with animals. There is something because, like, she's seen other animals. You know, there've been elk that have loped by that she doesn't seem bothered by. Bugs are like annoying, but not like really
Yeah.
frightened by. She seems actively frightened of the raccoon.
You know that GIF from the Office where the guy just like writes a note and then closes the book and puts it away for later?
Mm-hmm.
Alistair metaphorically does that.
For sure. Alistair will remember that.
Yeah, Alistair will ask questions about that later.
What's Gorby doing?
Oh, what is Gorby doing?
What isn't Gorby doing?
He's not sitting still. That's the one thing he's not doing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Kirby has restless leg syndrome, but instead of the leg, it's his everything.
So every day when we're going, Gorby has to walk like diagonally because he's so excited. He's just walking faster than everybody. But he's also got this bag that he constantly stuffs full of things he finds. And at night, he will set little snares and little traps and stuff like that to try and catch like small game. And then he lays out a blanket near wherever Juniper is like setting up her stuff, and he dumps his bag out and he sorts everything out. You know, it's like little rocks and pieces of wood and just interesting stuff he finds, and he separates it into this is definitely junk and this is definitely treasure. Treasure still being junk, just shiny junk. And he keeps all that in a separate little crafting pouch that he has. Sometimes they'll find him scrawling weird pictures with colorful implements. They're terrible drawings. And there was one time where he almost caught an elk. He was really excited about that.
Very impressive.
Well, if he catches any game, he shares it with everybody.
As you all are in media res, you're doing your things. Calliope is being tortured by the raccoon. Everyone is relaxing. You hear
Relaxing is a strong word.
not walking and enjoying not being on your feet. Okay, maybe still too strong, but we'll get you there, Alistair. We'll learn you how to relax eventually. You hear the sound of like broken grass nearby, of someone walking near your camp.
Alistair has pulled out his sword already. He is ready.
Whoa!
Calliope will do the
Easy,
same.
easy. We're all friends
He
here, right?
reaches a hand into the campfire.
Cool. Say your name.
It's Lindsay. It's Lindsay. God,
What are you doing out here?
Have you been following us the whole
the
time?
same thing you all are.
Alone?
No, I'm not. And you see a number of other people walk up behind her as well. Amiri, Jathal,
Oh, well,
and
jeez, darling. I was about to give you the
Valerie.
scolding of a lifetime.
Gorby has run up and given the halfling a hug.
Oh, okay. All right. No, we you all walk so much faster than us. And you know what? That's fine. But we were wondering if it'd be nice if maybe we could share a campfire for the night, since we're all, we're all here for the same thing.
Sure.
If anyone
Have you
was
eaten
looking
yet?
at Alistair, he is breathing hard.
As soon as you say like, "Have you eaten yet?" Amiri just like in front of the fire is like, "What have you got?"
Oh, well, we got this elk that
Perfect. And
Gorby
she just
eventually
immediately
caught.
tears
Oh,
off a haunch of it and
All right.
starts digging in.
is it cooked? I guess it's done.
It still tastes good.
All right then.
Both
think she's
Valerie
got,
and
strong enough.
Jaethel kind of give a distasteful look to Amiri, but Amiri does not care very clearly.
I think she's strong enough to fight off any food poisoning. She'll be fine.
I'm not that bad at cooking. It's fine. That's okay.
No, darling. Sometimes when the meat's not all the way cooked, it can give you a bad stomach ache or make you throw up or shit. Real bad. But it's so fresh. It's fresh, so it'll be okay.
I certainly hope that you're right about that. The rest of them kind of start setting up their own camp around yours, not keeping a fair distance, but you guys are now kind of camping together. And if anyone wants to talk to any of them, you're more than welcome to. Okay, Calliope.
Calliope is going to grab a helping of elk and then walk over to Valerie.
Mm-hmm. Somehow I knew you would.
I didn't get to speak to you before you left. I didn't even get to make sure you were okay. I only saw you in the morning and then you left. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm perfectly all right.
I
It's
brought this for you.
What
It's
is it?
elk.
She gives it like a sniff as she takes it from you. And could use maybe a bit more salt, but it's fine.
Well, I don't know that we have many spices to offer.
Why are you so uncomfortable?
I'm not uncomfortable.
Then sit next to me.
Okay. And she does. To prove she's not uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, the most uncomfortable person that you've ever been.
She's like sitting there like straight back with her hands in her lap.
It is nice to have someone around that understands etiquette around these and looks over at Amiri. Literal barbarians.
She is funny. She makes me laugh.
She's tolerable for a barbarian. Wouldn't be still together if she wasn't have some decent qualities. So,
Have you known each other before, or have you only just met?
just at the manor. I don't believe I got your full name.
My full name? I am Calliope Theodosia Francis Haldwell of House Tortova, first in my name.
I'm not writing that down. No. You write that down for me to
That's not your
copy
name.
and paste.
That's fiction. Thank you.
Can the rest of us hear this conversation happening?
Yeah.
Absolutely. She
Yeah,
was
I mean,
not
we're
being
not
quiet about
hiding it.
Yeah, it's just when Calliope goes off on that whole sentence of a name, she's Juniper is just
Alistair does the most subtle of eye rolls. Because he's also had to do those long titles, and it's been a while since he has.
Well, the whole conversation, Gorby's just been sitting there with his little elk leg. He's just like watching. And if you ever look at him, he just like smiles and gives you a little thumbs up.
Calliope is going to see, unless you're trying to hide. Are you trying to hide that? No.
Gorby?
No. Calliope's gonna look over to Juniper and be like, I'm sorry, do you have a problem? No.
carry on.
Well, okay, well that wasn't very nice.
talk about someone who has clearly never been to court.
Calliope's going to blush.
Juniper.
She's gonna lean over to Valerie and be like, just because we come from two totally separate lives does not mean she has to be like that.
The more downtrodden tend to have reasons for their dislike of the upper echelons of society.
I wouldn't understand why. All we do is help them.
Alistair does cough as he's like, Juniper, come help me put sticks around the camp.
I am having a conversation.
Your name's not Juniper!
Oh, shit. I thought you said Calliope.
No, I said Juniper, because getting Juniper away
They're,
from that.
they're gonna go both laugh in the corner.
I go over.
It's very Mean Girls, like, hee hee, we're gonna go over here and laugh behind your back. Hee hee hee. I will not hold their problems against them as long as it's not artistically inclined.
Yes. I have sat in on many meetings that my father has had, and many political bodies have had, and all they do is try and find reasons to help them and make sure that their economy is doing well. And it's and it seems by what they are talking about, it is going well. So I don't understand.
Well, your friend is, I believe the term is a bog witch. I don't really think the economy has much bearing on her.
I know. Well, she is not my friend, first of all. And second of all,
Well, your comrade.
I have heard many things about such a bog witch.
Such as?
I heard that she is really mean. And that raccoon, the raccoon that she has?
I do.
That was hold on, lore check. It was someone that crossed her, and she turned it into a raccoon to serve her.
I imagine Rhea sitting next to the fire within earshot of this, and she's taking a sip of like a flagon of water, and she just chokes on it and tries so hard not to start laughing.
Why is everybody laughing at me? I don't understand.
Gorby is talking to Time right now, asking Time if they're a real person.
Time just like looks at you and just shrugs. Valiant looks confused for a moment. I'll have her roll a. I guess this would be an occultism check.
I really think Juniper is just behind a tree wheezing right now.
Yeah, Alistair has like grabbed her to put out sticks around the camp, and then he just hears that and he just like looks at her and is just like, I can't help you anymore.
She thinks and eventually says, well, that's quite difficult magic. She must be a very powerful witch indeed.
She must be.
Oh my god.
Welcome to one of the rumors.
So good! That is
Anyways,
such good integration, and I love it so much.
I am trying to stay away from the raccoon, as you can understand.
Well,
it makes me a little uneasy until we really figure out if there is a person in there.
I mean, wouldn't it make more sense to stay away from the witch rather than the raccoon in that case? Because the witch is the one who would turn you into a raccoon.
That is true. That is true. Maybe I should stay away from her too.
And maybe you should talk more to the raccoon, see if you can crack the case.
How do I talk to a raccoon?
I didn't really think that far.
No, you didn't, because that would be silly if I can't talk to an animal.
It would be very silly, wouldn't it?
You can with the right magic.
she'll.
This is a private conversation. I don't believe that you
Calliope's
were
literally
involved.
gonna look over to Rhea and then, like, in a mean girl way, turn back and ignore her.
Inner party conflict.
We're gonna get along so easy this campaign. Everybody's gonna be happy.
Yeah, God, we know who we are. We should have known.
I think that's a good segue for Rhea to find someone to talk to if she wants.
I think she'll have a conversation with Lindsay. She likes that little bard.
I thought you were about to say with the raccoon.
That
I
would be
mean,
the most
if
one-sided
time wants a
conversation.
scritch, time gets a scritch.
Time is actually getting like double-fisted scritches from Lindsay right now.
Don't
It's
say
like-
that.
You're the one that made it weird. Double-fisted scritches is not a dirty turn phrase, but now it is. Thanks. Now I can't ever say that again.
It really hard.
Just really, really getting under the chin with both hands. And Lindsay's just
He's
going,
a lot
"Oh, you're just the cutest little raccoon, aren't you?"
He's a lot nicer than most of his kind, isn't he? They're not
Well, I get
usually
the
this
sense-
friendly.
He's Juniper's, right?
Yeah.
So I imagine there's some kind of magic at play.
I don't know the story, but he could well be hand raised. That often helps a lot too.
She immediately takes out her book and starts writing about time on one of the pages. Looks over at you and is like, "Were you writing earlier? Is it just a journal,
Yeah.
or are you..."
Well, I spend a lot of time on the road. It's sometimes I'm looking to supply the shop my family runs, and when I get the time, I like to go on a academic expedition.
Ooh,
There's not
you
so
must
many
find
people
so
around.
many interesting things.
Yeah. When there's not so many people around, it's easier to think.
Could you tell me about one of them? I could maybe the interesting things we find. They could be little interludes in the story that I tell about the founding of the new kingdom in the Stolen Lands.
Well, last trip I went on, before I got the summons, it was mostly for trade, but on the way there, I took a bit of a detour. I stumbled across the ruins of an old village. I don't know what destroyed it, but it was something fierce. Not bandits, maybe a beast. Mostly foundations at that point. Almost nothing left. I poked around, lifted up boards, looked for anything interesting. I didn't think there was gonna be anything there, but it was underneath some rubble. It was stained and mildewed, but found a little cloth doll, a little raggedy thing. And it was just... It was such a piece of humanity, of love, in a place that had been near leveled by something. And it just goes to show that everybody's got a story, no matter how little you think you are.
Yes, exactly. Everyone's got a story. I love that. I love it. Everyone has a story. Oh my god, I can tell that this is just going to be the best story ever.
Yeah.
Especially if we had such an auspicious start as we had the other night.
I'd rather it not be a primarily action adventure. I'd like some I had to pick a genre. It would not be a thriller. Exciting, but in practice, I would
Yeah,
much prefer
that
a
makes sense.
boring. Yeah.
But it does help to start off the story with a bang, right?
You could say that. I've set off a few too many bangs with my magic.
Fair enough.
Happens when it's in your blood. Gets away from you.
Hmm. That will cut to Alistair and Juniper, who are dying behind a tree. Do either of you want to have a conversation with one of the companions?
Not with a companion.
Oh, okay.
But after Alistair has composed himself, he just looks over at Juniper. Who are you?
Juniper.
No. No, your full title.
That's my full name.
No. No one with a name with just Juniper reacts to a Regorian shield like that.
And why did you react to it?
Because I was there the night they all disappeared.
I grab his arm and walk further away from the camp.
He will follow.
I had a vision that they had all disappeared. And when I went to check, they were already gone. What happened?
No one knows. Not even myself. I just finished a nice dinner with Nikos. And we had just parted ways.
She's gone.
And we had just parted ways. Whoa. And then I went to, of course, sleep in the room next to his, as you know, personal bodyguard and all that. And then I woke up the next morning and he was gone, along with everyone else. Well, now except for you.
My name is Josephine Natalia Petrina Rogarvia.
Josephine Natalia, what?
I'll type it out later.
Writing it down. Amira?
No. Is it? Hold
That's
on.
fine. Okay. I'd love a good copy and paste.
JNPR.
I left home. It's been over 100 years. Being honest. What were you doing with my dad?
Oh boy!
Getting the secrets out real quick here, buddy.
He was my best friend, my brother. We did everything together for those 20 some odd years that I was protecting him. He literally made me a better man.
Sound like him.
What do you mean?
My parents were assholes.
Hey, storyteller, is this the same man? Is this the same man?
Sure is, yeah.
Oh, God. No.
I think you would know, with the timeline such as it is, that you met Nikos far long after Juniper left.
Yeah. Human versus elf years, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is the same man.
The same man, okay. Not when I knew him, he was kind. We went on about theory of medicine and making it easier access with doctors, and what you're telling me does not make sense. What do you mean, an asshole, if you use your terms?
They were always trying to hide me away. Did they ever have any more children?
Didn't they? Didn't they have like one or two? Storyteller? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, two younger ones. Their kids played with my eldest for a time. I was never told that he had a elder daughter, so it would seem.
They wouldn't.
May I ask what was the reason he gave for being so unkind?
Oh. My behavior was not becoming of a proper young lady in society. I wanted to talk to the staff and be outside and tell people about the visions that I had. And they didn't like that. So.
Yeah. I can assure you that you will never be hidden away again, obviously, unless you so choose. And what had happened to you, I will do everything in my care to make sure it does not happen again. And well, I do go by the name De Leon. I'm still a part of House Gavatorov, and I'm still a protector of your house. So I shall do everything in my power to ensure that your safety is priority. Even if you do not want it, this is not a request.
Sorry you lost your friend.
He was unfortunately more than that, but even friends who show their best side, yeah, are not the best. Anyway, I need to get back to outlining the camp to make sure that no one gets in. If you want to go talk to the others, I need to make sure that no one gets in. So, and he is going to go back to getting his sticks and continuing putting it around camp.
Juniper just slumps down under the tree for a little while. Let me think about some things.
Did you fuck her dad?
Are you my dad?
You fuck her dad, Alistair?
I guarantee you, Nikos was one of the very rare people that he did not fuck, okay?
You, DM, you!
I just pulled Nikos out of my ass! Why?
As Juniper is sitting there trying to deal with this, you hear a voice. Well, that's rather interesting knowledge to hear. And you see step around from one of the trees, the pale elf, Jaethel.
Listen, I like you. Let's not mess it up.
Oh, far be it from me to mess up anything. I have no malintentions. I simply wanted to know more about the people I'm throwing my lot with. That's all. I have no ties to any Brevik sovereignty, so your secret is safe with me.
Right, but if you tell anyone, or use it against me, I will hurt you.
What's the term? My lips are sealed?
They better be.
I don't look for information to use it against people. I just want to know where I stand. Lack of knowledge tends to get one in trouble. Lack of information is why I'm here and not back with my people.
I'll ask you more about that later, but could I have a bit of time to mope under the tree, please? Alone.
You are quite welcome to it. I'll be around if you do want to talk later, though. Enjoy your moping. And walks away. How about Gorby? Does Gorby want to talk to anybody?
Gorby is currently having a very fun arm wrestling match with Armini. Arami, whatever her name is. Having a total blast.
Love it. Yeah. As soon as she finishes her elk haunch, is just like in media res again, like as Alistair is coming back to the camp, just and Amir is just like really going into it, like, oh, you're pretty strong for a small shrimpy guy.
Look for the strong. I don't know. I'll never come back.
Gorman, you got this.
Don't worry, you'll come up with a good insult eventually.
Go, Gorby!
Make an athletics check.
I'm not a bard. I can't inspire you. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's gonna be hard to beat.
How do I do this? Just click on. There we go. All right.
Amiri slams your hand into the ground.
Wait, don't we have another set of hero points after the break?
We do. If you want to use it.
Do it!
Oh, fine, fuck it. I'll use a hero point.
Yeah!
And that's
Right.
when the attack comes after you've wasted your
Shut
hero
up.
points.
Good luck, kitty scritches. All right, Newton. Let's do this.
Damn.
Not quite. It's a little closer, but eventually, BAM! Amiri just immediately jumps up, claps her hands like, yeah! Still the champ!
They're so strong. Man.
You're pretty good yourself, Gorby. Come on, and reaches her hand down to pick you up.
Gorby will use the momentum to pick up to basically hop onto her shoulders like a little piggyback ride.
She's immediately laughing and now running around the campsite. The rest of you are just we're trying to go to sleep. My God, how do they still have this much energy?
Having a total blast.
Oh yeah.
Gorby.
Best buddies. Best barbarian buddies.
Gorby. Come on. Bedtime.
This is not Gorby. We are Amira Gorby. We are become one.
Please do not waste your energy before bed in case something happens in the night. Please.
I think a bit of exercise can help them relax, work out the nerves so they can sleep.
No,
better.
no, I am telling you, do not. No, come on, let's go to bed. Let's go to bed.
Spoil sport.
You will live another day. Come on.
Amiri just
Freya will remember that.
just drops Gorby off.
I am noting, and letting everyone else know that I am noting, you're being sussed.
Sus. You all start to get ready for bed. Is Juniper doing anything else before going to sleep, or just moping?
She will just pick up time from whoever is holding him and scritching him at the moment and get into her bedroll and hug him like the giant Mareep doll.
Yes, me, my girlfriend, and my $400 Mareep doll.
And he tries to struggle out for
Here.
a minute and then snuggles in.
Why don't we give
There
a
it is.
live and in person?
There it is.
There we go.
See, Basil will
Exactly
fight me
like
if
that.
I do that.
Yeah, I know. Basil will eat you.
Yeah.
Sparky doesn't know
Um,
where he is.
Does anybody else have anything before they go to sleep, or?
I'm doing this for the people.
Calliope hasn't
Yes, you
been
guys.
sleeping very well at all for the
Mhm.
past couple of days they've made camp, so she is gonna assume she won't have a good night's sleep and is just gonna lay on her bedroll and look up at the stars.
Alistair will go over to her and take off his cape that he had. It is of noble satin, like it is a nice noble cape. And he is going to fold it up and Calliope, raise your head.
Okay.
He's going to place it under her head. Lie back down.
What am I meant to do?
Sleep.
It is hard to sleep when I don't have a bed.
Sleeping out in the wilderness is hard to get used to. That's why I always carry this cape with me, because it is the same fabric as the pillow covers in my bed.
She'll feel the fabric and be like, it is
Very nice satin.
quite similar to my bed sheets.
Even when it is hard to go to sleep because you are far away from home, it is nice to have a little bit of home with you. So I offer you my home
Thank
to feel
you.
warmth and comfort.
I appreciate it.
Dad!
No, if only I could get my thoughts to stop.
Well, maybe the best way to get the thoughts to stop is to share the burden with another person.
Maybe. I am supposed to get married in 1 week from today.
Mm-hmm.
1 week. I am supposed to be home, walking down the aisle. And now, and she raises her hand to her blue fingertips, I don't know what I am. I don't know what I'm supposed to be. All I know is that I am blue.
Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da.
You don't have to know who you are. That is something that you get to find out. That is one of the best wonders of life, is you never truly know who you are until you have the moment to live it. You, at this current moment, are Sir Calliope with the blue fingertips.
Should I add that onto my name? So it would be Calliope Theodosia Francis Haldwell of House Ortova, first in my name. Wait, Sir in front of that, and at the end with blue fingertips.
Well, that would be a long speaking thing, but I'm pretty sure the Herald could at least acknowledge it, yes.
I think so too. She'll giggle for a second, and then like kind of drift away from the conversation. I really don't know what I am doing, Alistair. I really don't. I feel lost.
You don't need to know what you are doing.
I can't
yet.
even set up a camp. And none of you are helping me. You are only making fun of me. How am I supposed to learn?
When I first joined the Guard, I didn't know how to fit the camp either. I was served in my line. I was not made for the royal nobilities, so I just got to live the high life. And the other people in my group laughed at me because every morning I would fold my bedroll into quarters, and then I would make sure that my teddy bear was on top.
That is a little
And no one
funny.
told me that that was bad. They just laughed at me. So it is okay not to know what you are doing. And I understand how hard it might be. I've been a little split-focused during evening at camp, but I shall do my best to help you figure out how to properly set up a tent.
That is all I ask. And I don't mind you laughing at me. I'm sure this is very funny, but I've never been outside of my estate. I don't think I've ever slept a single day out of my bed my whole life. I just need to be taught what to do.
I will teach you as best as I can,
Thank you.
of course. And you're doing great. I don't know if you know this, but you are doing great.
You are only saying that. I know I am not doing great.
No, no. You have the ability to bring people back from the brink of death.
What do
You
you
have.
mean?
I mean, you at least brought me back for a moment, I
I
think.
did not.
Well, I mean, the electricity kind of took us both out after that, but I do think that there was a moment in which I had a bit of lucidity.
You
And you
gather
did that.
that she is unaware of what she did.
Yeah, you did that. You woke me up, if not only for a moment.
Well, I'm glad me shaking you could do that.
No, 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 no. It was with your blue fingers.
What?
You have an ability that not many people possess. It seems that water and you go well together. And if the stories are true, water does have healing abilities. You are more capable than you think you are.
I guess we will see.
We certainly shall. Now, get some sleep. I will keep watch.
Do
You
you
must
want
not let
company?
anything. What? To keep watch?
Yes.
I am alright. I think it is best I do it alone.
Okay. Thank you for always knowing what to say.
Comes from years of practice. Get some rest. We'll talk in the morning. And I will teach you how to cook eggs.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And he will
And in the
head back to the
morning, I'm
fireplace.
making waffles.
And with that, as everybody goes to sleep, that is where we will end tonight's session of Secrets of the Stolen Lands. Thank you for joining us here on this lovely Monday. I don't know how lovely it is. I'll figure out something that also makes sense for Strahd. But until next week, have a good one. We'll see you then. Thanks for joining.